Hi, I'm Emily Previti of the Pennsylvania Capital Star and host of Folo PA. Our podcast focused on how policy affects Pennsylvanians, featuring audio journalism that emphasizes context, accountability, and community impact. Every week, the Capital Star recaps our top stories with Natalie Bencivenga's The Week in Focus. It's a way to get caught up on some of the news you might have missed in just a few minutes heading into the weekend.
First up, remember those massive federal immigration detention centers planned for Pennsylvania? At one point, Immigration and Customs Enforcement planned to detain up to 7,500 people in Tremont-Schuylkill County, making it one of the largest immigration detention centers in the country, and another 1,500 in Berks County. Well, those plans now appear to be off the table, but local governments are wondering how to offset the loss of millions in revenue. Now that the federal government owns the properties in Schuylkill and Berks counties, they're tax exempt, leaving local governments without an estimated $1.6 million a year in tax revenue. Some officials are hoping for payments in lieu of taxes, but experts say those agreements are extremely rare, and Berks County officials say these facilities likely don't even qualify. Now, if the government eventually sells the properties, they'll return to the tax rolls. But until then, local leaders say they're just trying to figure out how to recover the revenue their schools and municipalities have lost. Next up, could skee-ball and other arcade games become illegal in Pennsylvania? It may sound far-fetched, but after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled that skill games are illegal gambling devices, some legal experts say certain arcade games could technically fall under the same law. The court's decision targeted casino-style skill games, but it also acknowledged that in theory, ticket-generating games like skee-ball could qualify as gambling devices if lawmakers don't clarify the rules. Now, the good news is State Attorney General Dave Sunday says enforcement will focus on games involving financial gain and not your neighborhood arcade. But until the legislature passes new regulations, the legal uncertainty isn't just affecting skill games. It could leave family entertainment centers caught in the crossfire, too. Want to support Pennsylvania Capital Star? Sign up for our newsletter, share this post, or become a donor to back independent journalism in the Commonwealth. And finally, tick bites are surging across the United States, and Pennsylvania is one of 11 states considered high risk this year. Emergency room visits for tick bites started climbing as early as March, and experts say climate change may be part of the reason, along with local weather patterns and increased time spent outdoors. Okay, so why does it matter? Well, ticks can spread nearly 20 different diseases, including Lyme disease, which affects an estimated 476,000 Americans each year. So if you find a tick, remove it immediately with tweezers in a vertical motion before disinfecting the area and monitoring for any symptoms. And always check yourself and your pets when you come back inside. I'm Natalie Bencivenga, and this was your Week in Focus.
You've been listening to Folo PA, Pennsylvania Capital Star's podcast focused on how policy affects Pennsylvanians, featuring audio journalism that emphasizes context, accountability, and community impact. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, and if you'd like what you've heard, we'd love it if you'd recommend it to a friend. To stay updated on the newest episodes and other work by our team, you can subscribe to the Capital Star's newsletter, The Morning Guide, at pencapital-star.com, and we've included that link in our show notes. Our theme music is Dusk by Mr. Smith, courtesy of the Free Music Archive, licensed under an Attribution 4.0 international license. Folo PA is edited by the Capital Star's Editor-in-Chief Tim Lambert, and it's hosted and produced by me, Emily Previti. Thanks for listening.